Hello, welcome in everybody. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message for Monday, May the 13th. Keep in mind though, timing and energy is still fluid. This message could play out today. This message could resonate at any point in time, so please take the message as is and discard anything that isn't really working for you. So welcome to the channel. Hello to all of my new subscribers, and welcome back to all of my faithful subscribers. I just want to give a shout out and thank you to Sunfire Tarot. I've recently connected with her, and I'm looking forward to seeing where this connection can go. So go check out Sunfire Tarot, her channel on YouTube. Beautiful person, and she delivers beautiful messages. So let's get into these energies today. I always like to talk about the channeling before jumping in with the cards. And before I do that, please feel free to hit my subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment on the video, and share the video. It helps circulate the content, helps the channel to grow. It's just a nice, free, easy way to show me some love and show me some support. But we are dealing with some very, very deep emotions. So let's get into it, guys. Let's talk about these energies. We've got the moon moving its way through Leo over the next couple days. It's going to be in opposition to Pluto, which is now retrograde, and it will be forming a trine to Mars. And so these energies are stirring up some deep-seated emotions, especially with the opposition. And so retrogrades are all about internal shifts, right? Something going on, this gradual buildup. And so now something kind of has to be dealt with. And so we are going retrograde back into Capricorn. This Pluto is going retrograde back into Capricorn. And so this buildup of energy when it comes to something building in your emotional life is about to boil. It's about to blow. And so somebody here, I feel, is reaching their breaking point. It felt like something's got to give. Something's got to give. And so this buildup, I feel, has been going on for probably about the last year is what it feels like. And so eventually this tension, this pressure, this buildup, something's got to give. And so there are significant cosmic forces right now creating the perfect cosmic soup for life changes throughout many of our lives right now. So this is personal and this is collective. And so with the moon transiting through Leo in opposition to Pluto retrograde, we are going to have to face any behavioral patterns related to the Leo Aquarius opposition, I feel. And we need to remember these are fixed energies. So this is going to be affecting us all individually at our own personal level based on where the moon opposite Pluto will be sitting in your personal birth chart according to the transit of when this is happening. So if you would like to book a transit chart reading with me, please feel free to check out the description box below. There you will find a link to the webpage if you would like to book in with me. But right now, the collective is really needing to deal with behavioral patterns, toxic relationship patterns, compulsions, and negative habits. And so this is often going to be displayed in our one-on-one close relationships, or this could be playing out with a female family member, like a mother or a sister, something of the sort. 333 on the timer, I just noticed. And so what I also felt was this powerful blending of masculine and feminine energies. And so for me, this opposition is happening in my 6th house. And so my 6th house is my day-to-day activities. And so I usually have these channelings up and ready to go first thing in the morning, but I didn't work yesterday. I took a day off, and I knew that that was going to bite me in the butt. And so I took a day off. And so this message is getting out late, so I do apologize for that. But there is a blending of masculine and feminine energies going on here. I was sitting in the energy of the High Priestess with the Emperor when it comes to this opposition. And so I've talked about the Emperor and the Empress before on the channel of how this is a power couple. That is a divine couple, a divine union. Two people coming together to be master creators, master builders, to create a high vibe, a foundation and reality, right? They're teachers, they're leaders. You think of the Emperor and Empress like that. If you think of the Emperor with a High Priestess, and then we're going to up that Emperor and he's going to become a magician, and the High Priestess and the magician together is an undeniable, powerful blend of masculine and feminine energies connected to the mysteries of life connected to the spiritual. And so there is a very powerful blend of masculine and feminine energies playing out, I feel. And so you think of the High Priestess, and I think I might go into detail about the High Priestess card and decoding the High Priestess card. So it's on my to-do list of videos to create, but the High Priestess, she embodies intuition, the mysteries, the Akashic fields, right? The High Priestess knows. She knows things, right? And she embodies the spiritual. And so between this powerful blend and all of these other energies playing out collectively, I feel there's like some type of an event or catalytic trigger playing out with the moon and Leo to bring forward this deep attraction when it comes to divine unions, divine counterparts. Felt like a big wave, like a wave of energies coming in. And so I do feel with the moon in Leo trine Mars, this is activating some type of courageous passion or initiative for a lot of the masculines within the collective to make a move or to take the lead. And it is about leadership. And so during the next couple of days while the moon transits through Leo, I think it's just this intuitive knowing of what I want. How am I going to get it? I know how I'm going to get it. I know what I want. And it's about taking risks, I feel, within relationships. However that resonates with you. It might mean exploring a new direction. It might mean engaging in open conversation to reinvigorate a new creative pursuit within a current relationship. And so I also felt physical exertion could lead to exhaustion. And I was also sitting in this very powerful combination of the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Wands, with the moon trine Mars. And so this is a dynamic force, a force of energy, creating change, leading to a new beginning. And like I said, whatever that new beginning looks like for you. And so there might be a turning point. I feel we are at a very pivotal collective turning point when it comes to our personal lives, when it comes to collective growth and progress when it comes to spirituality. So let's jump in with the cards and let's see what else needs to come through. I would also like to mention I do have a membership side of the channel, guys. And so if there is not a join button on the homepage, check the link below in the description box. There is an option to join the membership side of the channel. You get access to bonus perks. I do bonus birthday videos for each of the signs every month. And I also... I had to laugh. We get twin flames on the bottom of the deck. And I also I go live every Thursday at noon over there, and I share informative videos to help you grow, to get unstuck. It's all about growth over on the other side of the channel. So let's get into it. Twin flames is loud. And so we get twin flames, and we cut at the deck, and I got sorrow. So there is, I felt that too. The last couple of days, it was Mother's Day here in Canada and in the US. And so there was a lot of grief and sorrow and loss. I know Mother's Day is hard for a lot of people, whether you have a crossed over grandmother or mother, or, you know, motherhood just has been a struggle. Motherhood is hard for a lot of us too, right? But I did feel like a very heavy collective, almost like a 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords energy this morning, which was also delaying me getting on and getting this message recorded for you guys. But the Twin Flame Collective, there is a lot of mirroring going on. There is a lot of shared feelings. And so collectively, it is heavy. And if you're feeling the heaviness, I do feel that's a reflection of maybe some underlying issues that need to be addressed, purged, or cleansed as well over the coming days. Sorrow stayed on the bottom of the deck because these collective energies are heavy, and we do need to protect ourselves. Sometimes we do need to just take a step back and take a break. So let's get into it, and let's see what needs to come through with the Heart's Hidden Secrets Oracle deck for the collective today. But Twin Flame energy is loud again. So we got Peace come out, kind of flipped out in reverse. So there is like a rebalancing here. There could be a lack of harmony within a foundation or a group of friends. It flipped out in reversed. It kind of feels like somebody is stuck between a rock and a hard place. We get the apology that came through. And so this could be like a coming to Jesus moment. And we get the clinging. So I can't leave it at that. We're going to go a little bit further. What else needs to come through? Releasing of a lustful, situationship, moving on, walking away from from something that's broken. And so very interesting. So there's that heaviness. So there is like a letting go of a non-committal connection, something that I feel was rooted in sexual, lustful, obsessing, tempting energy, like something very like clinging. Like you think of Leo and Aquarius, there is a clinging energy there, right? And so there's something here that's shattered, that's broken, that I feel needs to be walked away from, needs to be let go and moved on from, because there is a lack of peace, there is a lack of balance, and there's a lack of harmony. And maybe you've held on because of maybe a group of friends that the both of you share. I do feel forgiveness is needed. I feel somebody here, maybe a twin flame here, got completely sidetracked, way off track, needs to return, apologize. But I feel there's a change going on here, definitely a change, dealing with deep emotions, with the grief, the loss, and the depression. And I do feel a twin flame connection here at a distance, in separation. Yeah. So there is a divine masculine coming through here that is swimming in a sea of sorrow, grief, depression, and reminiscing about the past, dwelling about the bittersweet connection. And I do feel a twin soul, a twin flame mirroring situation here where two people are in separation, or the masculine is feeling the separation. And I do feel there's going to be some type of shocking event to get somebody moving, because there's a lot of inner turmoil. I feel an unexpected event is going to create a massive change here. And so I do feel a coming to Jesus moment. This masculine could be connected to somebody that they're trying to release, that keeps lusting after them, clinging to them as well, which is creating extra turbulence, stress, arguments. There's going to be an argument here, I feel, about double loyalty. And I do feel there's a masculine facing what he ran away from, a ghosting situation. And we can run all the way to the other side of the world, but we cannot run from ourselves. And so there is a mirroring situation here. Let's jump in with the twin flame oracle cards that I handmade. And so collective energies and miracles. So I feel like something that feels absolutely impossible is about to change in an instant. And so I do feel there's a lot of transmuting going on when it comes to the collective heaviness, transmuting outside sources of sorrow and grief. You might be transmuting lessons for the counterpart, and there is a need to trust, right? Ultimately, we do come from eternal love, all of us at the seed point. And so there is a lot of reacting to each other's energies going on. I do feel there is something very tempting, trying to cling to the masculine, trying to prevent the masculine to take action. And so there is something here very broken that needs to be dealt with. There's a blockage here. So let's keep going with this deck and let's see what else needs to come through. There is an attachment here. There is some type of attachment here that is refusing to let go, refusing to move on. And this is some very heavy ancestral karma, I feel, playing out collectively with the moon and Leo over the coming days. And so you might want to get informed. These transits are potent right now. There is an opportunity to cut cords and start anew. But there is a major focus on family patterns, family lineage, ancestral karma. These cosmic energies are not playing. They are pushing. They are creating pressure. They are kind of supporting movement forward, forced movement forward. And we are in a major portal of learning soul lessons. And so we do have to kind of see the silver lining in the lessons in order for the current experience to close and come full circle. And that's where I was at yesterday. Pause. Take a break. You might just need to take a break, replenish your reserves, align, realign with positivity, cleanse your energy field because these energies are intense. And if you cleanse your energy field, it will allow you to open up the flow of energy between you and your counterpart. Let's go a little bit further with the love oracle cards. I haven't used these in a while, but I felt called to pull them. Girl talk. Moving on. Moving on. It's time to move on from a situation. Oh my goodness, we get sunglasses and engagement ring on the cut. And so the twin flame connection is an eternal commitment. It is an eternal partnership, and no space, time, or third-party interference can really keep the engagement of this union apart. And so there could be an apology. I do feel it's just the ascension energy too, like ascending to a higher level of commitment, a higher level of union. And so there is some type of completion. And then the sunglasses, whether it comes out in the Illumination Oracle deck or this deck, I do feel it's like the energy of like I wear my sunglasses at night. So there's like a watching going on. There is a divine masculine watching, looking, stalking, maybe not stalking, but maybe stalking your social media. But I do feel they're also gaslighting somebody in another connection. And so there could be an argument for sure. So let's get into it. Let's see what else needs to come through. We got the Phoenix just went flying and landed on the divine masculine with the memories. Oh yeah. Okay, so we get the Grim Reaper in reverse landed on this karmic clinging energy. And so there is a relationship that is over here, and we've got somebody clinging and not wanting to leave it behind. And so there really is no second chance. We could have a karmic feminine begging for a second chance that needs to learn and grow and transform her life to realize that a relationship is over. Like the Grim Reaper is kind of like the death energy. So we could be dealing with a Scorpio or somebody with prominent Scorpio energy in their chart. But there is a block here when it comes to a relationship that is over and somebody not wanting to leave the relationship behind. And so we are ascending these old timelines. When I think of cassettes, I think of like the 80s. I was an 80s kid. I was born in 1980. And so the cassette energy too is like the energy of transcending old thought patterns, old conditioned beliefs and patterns connected to ancestral lineage. And so there could also be like a replaying of the events over and over again. And we do kind of have to replay the trauma over and over again until the lesson is complete. So we no longer have to look back. And that was something that I wrote down, I believe, in the twin channeling was, I hope you heal so deeply that you no longer have to question or look back to understand the why. You can get over it within your head. And so transcendence, energy of transcendence, learning, expansion, and a new phase. So the energy today is saying prepare for union. We get the Phoenix and the photograph. And so the masculine is at a phase of life, I feel, of hitting rock bottom, but will rise as the Phoenix. And so there is a possibility of rekindling, of transformation. I feel the masculine has changed his mind and he's missing you. And I do feel he wants to make some new memories with the photograph. Now I'm hearing that, is it Ed Sheeran? Photograph song? Is it Ed Sheeran? Okay, bottom of the deck, we do get abundance. And so I don't know who you are in this situation, but you are encouraged to keep a positive mindset because somebody here is in an empath narcissist paradigm and there is a need to enable some boundaries. So we get a girl with a snake. So I do feel a very karmic, narcissistic, charming, lusting, feminine energy here. And there is a divine masculine that needs to instill some boundaries if he wants to manifest abundance and healing. And so keep a positive mindset. There is freedom from a very toxic relationship going on here. And I do feel a masculine that's very frustrated, lacking confidence, perhaps even in a state of self-sabotaging due to ego fears, and maybe even jealous of you, divine feminine. So there is stress here about a double loyalty situation. And I do feel we can't keep running from this strong attraction. There is a very strong attraction between you and a twin soul or twin flame coming through here in the energies today. So let's jump into it. Let's go further with the tarot. We are going to use the Tarot of Dreams today. Yeah, we got the Knight of Wands reversed and we got Temperance. We got an unexpected arrival here, unexpected departure. We've got healing. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. We got fire energy. And so there is some type of an alchemical process going on here. And I do feel unexpected change. This could be like an unexpected release. But I do feel there's a need to just act now and think later. And so a lot of nostalgia, a lot of missing, a lot of Five of Cups energy. Let's do 9 cards and let's see what needs to come through today. We get the Empress in reverse. There's that clinging. There's that clinging energy, Taurus, Libra. We get the Ace of Cups or the Palace of Cups. We get the King of Cups. We do have a very clinging energy. And there is an opportunity for a new beginning in love here. I do feel a lot of memories of Atlantis. This is what this reminds me of. We've got a masculine here all up in his feels, dealing with some type of karmic feminine. Also, I feel recognizing, not valuing a counterpart situation. I'm getting a couple of messages. We've got a masculine in a situation where there's a lack of abundance, there's a lack of harvest, there's a lack of fertility, nothing is growing. We could have somebody here clinging to an ending, not wanting to let go of an ending. Taurus, Scorpio energy. So this could be connected to a North Node axis. This could be a prominent axis within your housing, like ascendant, 7th house. We get the 3 of Cups in reverse. There is a 2 of Cups coming through, but there needs to be a release of third party first. Oh my God, I didn't even see that. There is a 2 of Cups coming through. I saw it with these two energies, and then next card out is the 2 of Cups. So that's a loud confirmation for sure. We get the Chariot. We get Cancer energy. We could have a Cancer. Moving on. We definitely could have a Cancer masculine here. King of Cups. Could be a Scorpio. But the Cancer energy with the Chariot. There is somebody, I feel, getting in the driver's seat, taking control of a situation, I feel. There's some type of an entrapment. Somebody's trying to keep somebody trapped in a third-party situationship from moving on. And we do have a King of Cups all in his feels, gaining a new perspective for sure at that crossroads. And I do feel unexpected departure. There is a masculine here, unexpectedly piecing out of a situation, where there's two people that are in some type of toxic pattern. This is a narcissist empathic bondage, and there's a need, I feel, to maybe return to something from 4 years ago with some type of confession. So there is like some very heavy stuff here going on here. There's truth being exposed. There's third party release. And I do feel there is somebody here just clinging to an ending, not wanting to move on, wanting to keep somebody stuck, almost like wanting to punish somebody. Very childish behavior here, I feel. Very childish, immature communication and behavior, because somebody doesn't want to be alone. Somebody is clinging because they don't want to be alone. And this is a block when it comes to a new beginning in love. So either way, I feel within the next 3 days to 3 weeks, this is done. This is over. There is a union of souls here. There is some type of partnership coming through. And I do feel the wait is going to be over very soon, within the next few days. So let's clarify the 3 of Cups in reverse, because the masks are off. The mask has fallen off. The truth is being shown here. We get the King of Swords in reverse. We get the Queen of Wands in reverse. And we get the 6 of Cups. It's over. There's an ending here. There's an argument here. We've got a masculine here that has been hiding the fact that he wants to go back to something from the past to right a past wrong. I do feel somebody has really opened up Pandora's box and they can't unsee this. There's some shadow work. There's some grief. And we got two people here, I think, get ready for an argument. There's the Leo, there's the Aquarius energy. And so there is a battle here for sure. There's going to be a confrontation. It's over. There's nothing left here to celebrate. And I do feel clinging to the memory. So get ready to have a blunt conversation, receive some blunt communication, but this is leading to a brand new beginning. And it is leading to an honest brand new beginning and creating the legacy of a lifetime. The 10 of Pentacles. So there is a completion. There is definitely a completion and an opportunity to plant a seed for unlimited abundance here. But there is a need to release a situation that has held you back, that has kept you trapped, maybe for like the last 3 years. And this process of expansion has been internalized, I feel. I feel strong, Cancer. And so there's an opportunity to plant a seed, but you first got to recognize where you made a foolish leap, where you've taken a foolish leap of faith, I feel. So Aries energy is really getting somebody to reevaluate, I feel, where they chose materialism and greed over true benevolency. And so something about that full moon in Sag is coming up. There's going to be a release, and I do feel there's going to be illumination and maybe an outpouring of feelings here, but I do feel there's a major perspective shift coming through. There is a powerful blend, and I do feel there is something going on behind the scenes when it comes to some type of higher union. So the energy is stuck because we've got a masculine here, I feel, in the dark night of the soul, doing some deep shadow work, some deep healing into the mysteries of something that was denied. And so I also feel dealing with jealousy issues. Let's clarify the Three of Wands reverse, because this to me is saying the wait is over. The wait is over. We get the Queen of Coins in reverse. We get the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I just feel the wait is over. The wait is over. So two people, I think, that have just been clinging to control because of money. We get somebody here doesn't know her worth or value. We get somebody here very controlling, very angry, jealous, possessive, and I do feel abandonment issues. And so the wait is over when it comes to a new beginning in love. And I do feel action is going to be taken for sure over the coming days, because somebody here can't stay in this Five of Cups, Star reverse much longer. I do feel somebody is really struggling between the head and the heart. They're in an ego battle for sure, going through a breakdown of beliefs. And I think the worst has already happened. So going back to face a past betrayal, it's really what it feels like. Let's get a closing message from Spirit on this one. So a recapturing for sure. There's going to be an epiphany. So this could come through in dream space for sure. But I do feel the epiphany is there is a very unhealthy situation here. And somebody's being asked to rise to the occasion as a teacher. The Emperor energy is a teacher. And so somebody is getting ready to take action. So there is a destined event coming. If you've been feeling the energy building, you're right. And so somebody really is being asked to just take a step back, be the observer, pay attention. Pay attention to people's actions, what they're saying. And I do feel as somebody is getting ready to take action. And that's kind of what I got for a message today, guys. So I really hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, like I said, check out the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.